enormous community that you guys have of the Pakistani world. And since that moment, since that festival, since I got to meet everybody here, you guys have been like family. Many of you guys, all of you, everyone here has been a fantastic friend to me and my co-workers at the precinct. And I just want to express my real gratitude. You guys have been sincere. You guys have been thoughtful. You guys have been supportive for us in good times and allowed us to do our jobs in an excellent way, you know, to provide assistance to you guys. I don't want to take up too much time. I just really want to say a heartfelt thank you for having us and honoring us tonight. It's a true honor to be here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Sanseverino, and I do apologize. I did tell you that I wouldn't call you, but it was too hard for me not to. Now, I want to call upon our distinguished guest, Commanding Officer of the 7-0 and the Deputy Inspector, Richard G. de Blasio.
Thank you, everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing? If we could just, for one moment, a moment of silence for the 2 police officers who were murdered and whose lives were taken at a very short time in their life. They weren't able to fulfill the lives that we are fortunate enough to live right now. However, they did give the ultimate sacrifice. So Police Officer Lou and Ramos, just a minute of silence, please. Thank you. Hey, the wrong way. I got you. What could we say? Thank you for honoring us. Thank you for acknowledging the relationship that the New York City Police Department has throughout the entire city with all of their communities. And thank you for honoring the men and women of the 7-0 precinct who sacrifice their lives each and every day to make our livelihood safe, to give us a safe environment for our families, for our children, the parks that they tend to, the streets that they walk. It's very, very nice to get acknowledged, and especially from such a wonderful community. The 7-0 precinct is by far one of the most diverse communities in all of New York City. We have an enormous amount of various different amounts of cultures, religions, beliefs, neighborhoods, street boundaries, you name it, it's separated in this precinct because people pick this community, the 7-0 precinct, to live in, to raise their children. With all the diversity that we have, it's wonderful to see in my position and Anthony's position how everybody gets along together, how we all come together at sad moments, happy moments, anytime, any occasion, we all come together. Whether any events that happen overseas, we come to you, we help you out. Last month, with the 2 murders of police officers, you came to us, you helped us out. And we thank you very much for that. So tonight, getting acknowledged, it's nice, it's wonderful, it's great. It's about the police officers, the explorers, the auxiliary police officers, the civilians. That's who gets the recognition. It's those men and women that sacrifice their lives every day. We just give them direction, and they go forth and they serve well. And some of them are sitting here tonight that you're going to acknowledge tonight, and again, we really appreciate that. But it's really the men and women of the 7-0 precinct that put this community together on the police department end. On the flip side, it's the community that helps us join in collaboration, in partnership, and in friendship, how we all work together. So that, I commend everybody in this room and the men and women of the 7-0 precinct who sit here tonight with me and join together as one big happy family. So thank you for that. So thank you to the Pakistan American community. I love the fact that we all come together in this room tonight, no matter where you're from, no matter what your beliefs are, no matter what differences you have. It's very nice to see that numerous people, representatives from the community, sit here in a room together. I won't put them on the spot like I did and take pictures together, but it's great that to see that, the support from the community, the clergy liaisons from the police department, the various organization leaders, residents, merchants. This is what it's all about, everybody who comes together. And we as the 7-0 precinct, we commit ourselves to further that friendship, that relationship. And hopefully events like this do help. When we have the wonderful Independence Day event, the Pakistan Independence Festival, whether it's street festivals or moments of remembrance that we have on Coney Island Avenue, and at the last minute we're able to come together and put those events together. That's our commitment. The more we have those, the better that our relationship comes. So that we commit to continue working together with you with all of that as well. This neighborhood and this community is a wonderful community. The fact that a lot of people that are in this audience right now tonight, and there's many other people that are not. Those are the volunteers. A lot of people in this room volunteer. They give back to the community, and we hope that that gets passed on to their children. Because one day we hope that those children learn from our experience, and they watch everything that we do, and they're the future leaders. So we represent ourselves and our beliefs, but we don't forget our children, because we hope that one day that they too will come on, and because we were all children, and we learned from our parents as well. And coming together and working together, we have the future, and we have a couple of children I see in this room. So those are the future leaders. And with that, all you need is a dream, a vision, and a passion. And you could be anybody that you want. One day you could become me and Anthony's boss, maybe one day you become the police commissioner, or maybe even the mayor. So it's with that passion and that dream and that commitment that we hope that we pass on our values and our beliefs to those children, and they come up and they're our future and they're our leaders. And many police officers in the 7-0 precinct are those children that were here one day, and they become leaders, and they become individuals who I don't want to say volunteer because they get paid for it, right? But who committed their lives to become police officers, to serve the community. And that's what it's all about. And everybody, in one way or the other, you serve your community. And that's a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, on behalf of the 7-0 precinct, if I go down the whole list of names, I'm gonna mess it up, I'm gonna forget somebody. But Councilor, thank you very much for honoring us. Those that helped put this together, Raja, thank you. You missed your own moment. For one moment. And there's Mike Smith in the back there, Police Officer Smith. So thank you for honoring us tonight, and we will never stop thanking you. And the 7-0 precinct is there for you all the time, and our doors are open. Even with the recent events, we had a couple of commercial robberies on Coney Island Avenue. I just don't want anybody to think that anything's going on out of control. We have no secrets. We're out there pounding the streets, and we do work hard each and every day to capture those individuals who try to interfere with our lives and our safety. And we continue to work with that. So thank you very much, and let's enjoy the rest of the night.